Hello and welcome to week 36 of the video diary series for Top Property, brought to you by our friends at domain.com.au. Now you've probably already guessed that this week we painted. There is an art to painting properly and a few good rules that were taught to us by Scott, our Haymes painting expert, last week.
And it's just a matter of getting when you put your wet roller up, you've got a higher build, so you just need to just level that off a little bit as you come through, and then a quick lay off across the side, all in one direction, and that'll just ensure that your finish is level right across the surface.
Now we always start by sanding and brooming the dust off, then painting our ceilings first and our walls last. So with that said, we begin by doing the cut on the ceiling, which means with a good brush and a steady hand, you get a nice even spread of paint tight into the corners. Being sure to feather the edges or make sure that the edge of the paint is very thin and light, so that there are no thick wet blobs. Then comes rolling, which uses a pendulum action, standing centre of the roller and using a back and forth motion, being sure to get an even spread of paint and feathering the edges with the roller too. Which leads finally to the walls. Again, after cutting in the corners, we use a simple back and forth up and down motion with the roller full of paint, being sure to get an even finish. And voila, you're painting. With our kitchen installation booked in for next week and our new oak flooring being laid soon after, we put away a few days for sanding. Dad hired a drum sander, a heavy-duty sanding machine which took all the lumps and bumps out of the floor, making it level and perfect, ready for the finishing touches. Then after we'd primed and sanded, it was time for us to pop into the Haymes showroom to meet with Wendy, who helped us colour match some samples that our designers had picked for the home. So our designers have actually outlined these two colours here that I've got some samples of, and this is, I don't know, would you call it like a creamy white almost?
Yeah, sort of like a bone kind of white. It's quite nice actually, so we should be able to match that pretty easily.
And she spoke to me about design ideas and how to use colour to help create emotions and feelings in a space.
Also, you can use colour to create sort of an optical illusion, whatever you do. So you can have fun with colour. Surprise, surprise, that's what we love to do. You're not just limited to walls, you can use it on ceilings as well. And you can make things feel bigger or look bigger or smaller by how you apply the colour to the walls. If it's a long, skinny hallway and you're trying to create the effect that it's maybe not as long and skinny, you can use a warmer colour that might recede, so a warm white would work well in that space. Whereas if it's a big, large, open space that's feeling a little bit too big and you want to make it feel more intimate, then you can use colours that make the walls feel like they're coming together.
Anyway, it's an exciting week ahead with our beautiful new kitchen and robes being installed. It's cabinetry week. See you then. For more information on paints and painting, and for advice on using colour in your home, then click the subscribe button below. Time for a shower, I think. Ugh.